Anjali from Bayan Times. Today's top headlines: two cops, six other frontline workers in Srikalahasti infected. Eight frontline workers of government departments who worked in red zones of Srikalahasti in Chittoor district tested positive for COVID 19 on Sunday. Besides them, two pharmacy owners from red zones and a Delhi returnee in the region have been infected, taking the number of COVID 19 cases in the district to 39. Srikalahasti has 21 of these infectees. The 8 frontline workers comprise 2 police sub-inspectors, 4 revenue officials, and 2 ward secretaries. This is the first time police personnel have tested positive for COVID-19. The 11 new infectees, of whom 4 are women, were shifted to the Sri Padmavati Medical College SPMC COVID-19 hospital in Tirupati, according to District Medical and Health Officer DM and HO Dr. M. Panchalai. Coronavirus claims 2 more lives, toll up to 18 in Andhra Pradesh. Another 44 positive cases of coronavirus were reported in the state from 9 am on Saturday to 9 am on Sunday. Chittoor registered 11 more cases by Sunday evening, taking the total number of COVID-19 cases in the state to 658. Meanwhile, with 2 more deaths reporting in Kurnool, the toll increased to 18. A 78-year-old man from Medari Street in Kurnool city died. Though a 65-year-old man from Jamichettu area in Kurnool city succumbed to the virus on April 17, it was reported only on Sunday morning. Among the fresh 55 cases reported till Sunday evening, 26 are from Kurnool, taking the COVID tally in the district to a staggering 158. It should be noted here that as on April 4, the number of cases in Kurnool were just 4, and in a span of 15 days, there was a steep increase and the tally touched 158 on Sunday. Andhra Pradesh government says no lapses in procurement of RDT kits from South Korea. Amid allegations that the state procured the rapid diagnostic kit test RDT antibody kits for COVID-19 testing at a much higher price compared to other states, the government on Sunday clarified that there were no irregularities or lapses in the procurement of the kits. Deputy Chief Minister and Health Minister Allah Kali Krishna Srinivas and Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare Katamaneni Bhaskar said that the department included a clause in the procurement order that if the kits are supplied at a lower price than the one quoted to the state, the differential amount would be recovered from the company. The South Korean firm had a factory in India, Gurugram, but did not have permits to start production the day we placed the order. So we had no option but to import it from Seoul. A few days after we placed the order, the firm got the requisite permissions to start manufacturing. The Chhattisgarh government ordered from the local firm and hence it got it for lesser price. Since we knew that the factory was coming up here, we put a clause in the procurement order that the lowest price given to other states would also be applicable to Andhra Pradesh. A record 5,500 tests on Saturday in Andhra Pradesh. Intensifying the number of COVID-19 tests, the health department officials conducted a record 5,508 tests on Saturday. By ramping up the tests to do more than 5,000 per day, Andhra Pradesh now stands at second position among other states in the country to conduct maximum number of COVID tests per 10 lakh population, officials said. At a review meeting with Chief Minister Y.S. Jaganmohan Reddy on Sunday, officials said even without using the available rapid test kits, they could increase the number of tests to more than 5,000 per day. The number of tests will increase further in the next 3-4 days. The test will surge up to 17,500 per day in the next 10 days, officials told the Chief Minister. "26 from Kurnool, Adoni, Nadial test positive for coronavirus. 2 COVID-19 positive persons died and 26 cases were reported in Kurnool city, Nadial and Adoni on Sunday, taking the total number of cases to 158 in the district. Though a 60-year-old man from Budwarpet died of the virus on April 18, his death was reported only on Sunday morning. Of the 158 cases, 152 are active. The number of deaths has gone up to 5 and one person recuperated completely and was discharged. As part of testing, screening and containment plan, the district administration started COVID-19 testing with the TrueNat machines in Kurnool, Nadial, Banganpalle and Adoni government hospitals in addition to the rapid testing facility available at the GGH. This would add a capacity of testing 300 more samples a day in the district. Collector G. Veerapandiyan said. Urban pockets of the district registered the highest number of positive cases. On Sunday, the patient, a 78-year-old person from Madari Street in city, died while undergoing treatment at the Kurnool Government General Hospital (GGH). Telangana. Poor take to Twitter seeks KTR's help amid coronavirus lockdown. A 42-year-old farmer from Kamareddy district is semi-literate who had absolutely no idea about social media. However, necessity taught him to create a Twitter account and tweet to the Cyberabad City Police tagging IT Minister KT Rama Rao. He ekes out a livelihood in Anna Sagar by farming and working as a construction labor. He travels regularly between Hyderabad and Anna Sagar of Kamareddy district, the 150-kilometer stretch, but due to lockdown, he has not been able to travel. Speaking to Express, Sangaya said, I have to go to my village to arrange harvesting machines to cut the crop and shift it to paddy procurement centers. If I don't, untimely rains might destroy the crop. A Karnataka resident, Akshaya, who is stuck in Hyderabad with her family, created a Twitter account to seek essential commodities. She said that her family had no money and no ration cards. Authorities came to her rescue and supplied groceries to Akshaya. Telangana Congress leaders write to CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao for free ration amid COVID-19 lockdown. TPCC's COVID-19 task force, led by President N. Uttam Kumar Reddy, Malu Bhatti Vikramarka, and Murray Shashidhar Reddy, wrote to Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao for the second consecutive day on Sunday over concerns of ration distribution. The task force said that of the 87.59 lakh white ration card holders in the state, several were denied 12 kg rice and Rs 1,500 citing cancellation of cards due to non-withdrawal of rations for a period of 3 months. They demanded that these cards be restored immediately so that the beneficiaries can avail the ration. PM's relief package also includes the supply of gas cylinders to beneficiaries of the Ujjwala scheme. While there are only about 10.75 lakh Ujjwala beneficiaries in Telangana, there are about 104 lakh Deepam beneficiaries in the state. They are not receiving the cylinders. We urge the state government to distribute the same, the letter said. Telangana extends COVID-19 lockdown till May 7. Swiggy Zomato services suspended. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao on Sunday announced that the ongoing lockdown in state has been extended till May 7. Briefing reporters after a state cabinet meeting, he said the lockdown would be implemented in a tough manner in the state. He also said food delivery apps would not be allowed to operate in the state from Monday. Coronavirus lockdown norms don't apply to these MLAs from rural Telangana. The lockdown norms, it appears, don't apply to the people's representatives. At least that is what one gathers from the behavior of the political leaders, especially the MLAs who are floating the rules, putting the people at the grave danger of contracting the deadly coronavirus. While the state government, in a major relief to the farmers, has announced the decision to open paddy procurement centers in the villages to prevent the spread of virus, the MLAs are breaking the lockdown rules during their inauguration, defeating the very purpose of setting up centers. The people's representatives are not only turning up for the ceremonies with a large number of their followers, but also failing to ensure the social distancing to be maintained during the events. COVID-19. Doctor's death in Andhra Pradesh puts administration in Telangana's Gadwal in a fix. The death of a poor doctor and his wife due to COVID 19 in the neighboring district of Kurnool has left the overburdened Jogulamba Gadwal administration in a fix and the people living in the rural areas of the district worried. The administration, which is already struggling to contain the deadly coronavirus in the district that has so far recorded maximum number of positive cases across the Palamuru region, is now faced with a new challenge of identifying the people who visited the doctor in recent times as well as their primary contacts. Due to the close proximity of their villages to Kurnool, people from the rural areas of the district who are suffering from any ailments and diseases used to regularly visit the doctor for treatment. What sent the district administration and the health workers into a tizzy is the three positive cases that were recorded in the district after the Kulnu doctor was reported dead 3 days ago. With this, we conclude with our today's news headlines. For more such latest news and updates, like, share, and subscribe By and Times. Stay tuned, stay updated.